College football coaches not only teach their players about their sport, but also about life and instill in them traits to make them successful long after their playing days are over. The Anna Maria football players have a great coach, mentor, and friend in Dan Mulrooney.
Coach Mo is he's like a father figure to the whole team. He brings a lot of energy to the team. He makes everybody more energized, and he makes us feel like just like we're at home.
So Coach Mo has been one of the biggest role models for me, personally at least. He's really helped me through a lot of difficult times here. Whether it's camp being excruciating or kind of being away from everybody. It's been a really great experience, and it's helped me grow a lot as an individual.
Coach Mo brings an extreme passion to the game. He's probably one of the best coaches I've ever had in my life, and he wants you to follow along with his passion, and that's why I'm so bought in.
Playing with Coach Dan Mulrooney is one of the best feelings ever. He brings a lot of enthusiasm to the game. He has great passion for the game, and he for sure is puts it on his players.
Coach Mulrooney's got them going. The Amcats open up the season on the road at Becker. It's a great rivalry, and it should be a big hitting game. Kevin Mensah has made the most of his opportunity playing football at UConn so far. Mensah and the Huskies getting after it today. Now in their third week of preseason camp, the former Shepherd Hill and Holy Name star rushed for more than 1,000 yards last season with 6 touchdowns. He's competed in camp to try to improve those numbers this season, and his coaches like his work ethic.
Oh, it's great. It keeps me focused. It keeps me in the playbook. It keeps me, getting my body right. The competition that we had at running back, it's fantastic. So the fact that we have all those guys competing, it makes me want to be better.
Kevin has really, stepped up his game, and very happy with how he's developed over the years. And he's one of those guys that doesn't rest on his laurels. He continues to work to try to get better.
All right, we'll have more from UConn camp, including what head coach Randy Edsall said could take Mensah from being a good running back to a great one. The Huskies open up against Wagner at home on Thursday, August 29th. The Shrewsbury Legion team playing their first game of the Legion World Series down in Shelby, North Carolina tonight, and they fall to a team from North Carolina, 8-4 the final tonight. Now, no members of this Shrewsbury team were part of Post 397 2 years ago when they went down to the Legion World Series in North Carolina, but they've heard all the stories, and they're excited about making their own memories during this trip.
Some of my best friends were on the team a couple years ago. I mean, some of the guys now, we still keep in touch. They come back for the alumni game. They come to all the games, and I mean, I was talking to some guys like Pat Shaughnessy and Dylan Zona and some of those guys that were on the team 2 years ago, and they just talk about how it was the greatest time of their lives. It was the best week. They have all the best memories from that week, and they talk about it. Even today, every time they come, they talk about, oh man, Shelby, remember that time, and it's something that we're really looking forward to being able to come back in a couple of years and see the new team and see coach and just be like, hey, remember that time? And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited.
Really, they just keep telling us to soak it all in. It's going to be the best time of our lives, and nothing that we've experienced before on a baseball field or around baseball. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Shrewsbury plays Idaho Falls on Saturday afternoon in their next game. No matter what happens on the field, this is the trip of a lifetime for these guys. They are making great memories. And that'll do it for sports.
Thanks, Kevin. But one thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was the kind words that those Anna Maria football players had to say about their coach.
Yeah, it's impressive. Dan Mulrooney is a guy that, and he and I talked about this after practice, he wants to win football games, and that's obviously his goal is, but his focus with every single player is long-term. What can I do to set them up for success in life, to be better in business or whatever field they choose, to be better with their family and to be successful that way? And to have a coach think that way is very unique. And he's a guy that certainly cares about his players, because that's what it's about for him. It's about how are they going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now. I want to see them successful then.
And absolutely, to have a role model like that, I mean, you and I both know a good coach really is the foundation for a good team.
Oh, it's incredible. And you have coaches that you still talk to this day, and college coaches and high school coaches that you still talk to this day, and I do. And it's awesome to have those positive role models in your life. And these kids all have that with Dan Mulrooney. It's impressive.
I'm excited to see them play this season. Well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News Tonight. For Kevin Shea, I'm Anna Botari. We'll see you back here tomorrow.